Another thing I'm thinking about with relationships and whatnot, sometimes, and I've seen this happen before, a person will attract to them a certain, let's just say, astrological sign. I've seen that before, or over and over and over and over. Or sometimes people will attract, maybe somebody with a certain name, and very often a certain appearance. You think, well, they go for a certain type or whatever. I think that in that case, there's something in that person that you need to incorporate in yourself. And it may be specific to an individual, but it could also be specific to, something else in their energy. So if you don't get it from this one individual, perhaps you can get it in this other. For example, if you were to believe in astrology, you might say, okay, I needed something from that Taurus energy to balance out the Scorpio in me, or something like that. It could be, something that's obvious in hindsight, or it may be something you never fully get. You just know that for whatever reason I keep getting Aries, or whatever reason I keep getting this or that. And again, it's not just about an astrological sign. I'm just saying that for example. And finally, and I hope this is it, sometimes we have a soul contract, and maybe this is the most important thing at all too. We have a soul contract with somebody, and we need to finish a task with this person. Perhaps before we ever came to this planet, we decided, we would have this soul contract. And so therefore, you cannot get away from them. And sometimes you don't understand, it's beyond logic, why you can't. And it could be because you agreed to stay together, and it doesn't have to be romantic. Again, this could be parent-child, it could be sibling, it could be whatever task that you're working through with a person. And it might be a good thing. It might not be a good thing. It's maybe always good at a higher level, okay? But let's just say you have this agreement. You will be together and you will work through certain things. And maybe nobody in their right mind would do that, so you might have this strong attraction to this person. Let's say romantic attraction maybe. Or you're bound because of it being family or something like that, okay? So you can't just walk away. You can't just leave, because there's something that binds you to this person. And you stay together until you get, the contract complete, until whatever you agreed to do is done. And, that's just the way some people look at it. You can take it or leave it. It's just, here I'm just talking to you to say maybe in certain cases there are reasons that are beyond our understanding why we need to be in whatever relationship with whatever reason, with whatever purpose. But it might be a higher level purpose. And that's why you can't get away from them, even though you try, because you got to finish whatever that task is. And like, you might not ever, at our current level, figure that out. And then you might figure it out like, oh, now I get it. How obvious was that? Whatever. It's all about, I think, finding out who you are in the end and who you need to be as well.